Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So this is my current setup when trying to listen to music with the iPhone 7 plugging in with this dongle and adapter here. Well, this is my favorite set of headphones, the Osdoms over the ear. This is my favorite set, and this is my new 3.5 millimeter headphone cable right here. So this Apple dongle thing has really been a challenge for some people, and it can be a challenge for a lot of people. This is how I use it if I'm going to use it. As you can see, I just took it out of the box, and I took it out of the box only for testing because I actually have been doing Bluetooth with this phone whenever I need to listen to music. But this will be my first time plugging in and testing out the sound quality with the iPhone 7 Plus, and I'm going to tell you how it sounds. Let's go. All right, so how does the sound come from this little adapter here? How does the sound coming from the iPhone? Well, it doesn't sound any different than any other set of headphones being used in a phone that has a headphone jack, a regular headphone jack. Now, when I listen to music on the Axon 7 or just any other phone, some of those phones have enhancements like Dolby, and the ZTE has Dolby. Both the ZTEs has Dolby. Moto sounds really good, like really good. This is just what it is. I think you should see it for what it is. It's just an adapter, and that's it. This costs $9 if you lose it or break it. Personally, I feel like when it comes to the iPhone and them taking away the headphone jack, obviously they did it for a number of reasons, because they want to make more money off of you, and they want to sell you a Bluetooth headphone set. You know, they want you to buy headphones through the carrier. If you notice now, there's a new matte black version of the Beats headphones that are being promoted by several OEMs, T-Mobile in particular. They're promoting this black set of Beats wireless headphones, and they're $397 or $379 or something like that. I don't think so. Get you a nice set of Bluetooth headphones off Amazon or eBay. Let's just be realistic. Just because your phone is really expensive doesn't mean that you have to buy expensive accessories. Apple, I've had a conversation about the headphone jack with some of the people that I talked to offline, and all of their opinions about the headphone jack are mixed. They're different. I personally don't see a problem, and I don't think a lot of people see that much of a big of a problem with it, but I don't see a problem with using this dongle. I just would leave it on that particular headset, that cable, because that's probably the only one that I'm going to use. And then because that's Bluetooth also, and those are very comfortable. They're my favorite set. I've got multiple, but those are my favorite right now. So if I do want to plug in, it's going to be with those and that cable, because it's my newer upgraded cable, and it sounds really, really good. So I don't really personally have a problem with this dongle. But some people might, and that could pose a problem for them. But Apple obviously is trying to make money off of you if you don't know. By removing this headphone jack, they want you to buy other products from them. They're going to promote the Beats. I guess you could see this coming. So how do you feel about it, man? Is this a problem? If you have an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, and the crazy part is when Motorola removed their headphone jack for the Moto Z, certain things get brushed under the rug, I guess, if companies aren't as big as other companies. Like the exploding iPhones 7 that happened, nobody really it didn't get any traction. The damage control is in full effect with Apple. But when it happened to Samsung, it was a nightmare. I know it happened to multiple Samsung devices, like Samsung Note 7s, but it did happen to an iPhone 7, and some people probably don't even know about it. But when it comes to the headphone jack, Apple's not the first to do this. So if you have an iPhone 7, specifically just iPhone 7 and 7 Plus people, obviously, and if you have a phone that doesn't have a headphone jack, let's say that, how does that affect you? Does it affect you at all? Does it make you not want to use your phone as much? Do you switch more to Bluetooth? How do you do it? Do you use an adapter? Let's talk about it in this video. I personally don't have a problem with the headphone jack being removed. It's not really a big deal. If I decide I want to use the headphones to plug in, which obviously I don't because this was still in the packaging, I just make that adjustment for using this phone. And you know, if you're a person who has to go back and forth with the computer and you need to have access to this jack, that's obviously gonna pose a problem to you. So you know, but the sound quality, guys, it's no different than any other set of headphones because I don't think the DAC in the iPhone 7 is that strong. And I don't think there's anything special about it either. Even if they tell you that it is, having it, there's nothing special and fancy about this DAC in here. And when you start to get into phones like this right here, then you're getting into some serious sound tests. But other than that, man, it's not a problem for me not to have a headphone jack. I'll just use this adapter if I just need to. And that's my thoughts on it. What do you guys feel about it? What do you think Apple is up to by putting out a phone with no headphone jack? Is it all about money, or are they really thinking that this is the direction that we should all go in? Do they want to truly get you wireless? You know, do you think Apple has some kind of hidden agenda? Because a lot of people, the way people feel about Apple is really funny. You know, they think that Apple's a greedy company. All companies are greedy. You know, all companies are greedy. They're all trying to make money off of us some kind of way. But what do you think Apple's agenda is for taking off the headphone jack and they gave you an adapter? I mean, what are your thoughts on that? It's your man Jay Will. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. It sounds good too, by the way. Just not spectacular.